That's the winning recipe.
That's the government monitoring us to make sure we don't come back.
The bots are only happy with us when we're not producing more content.
They're trying to appease us. We'll pay you if you don't create more content.
Welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories, hotties, and constant disappointments, naughties. Here are your hosts, Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty. I'm Hicks.
I'm Dwight Slappe.
And I'm Michael Beck.
Now,
all right.
We've been, I think Slice was about to say that we've been gone for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And, I mean, we've been through some trauma, and I think we can talk about it now. Beck had a breakdown, and he joined ICE for 2 weeks.
Bad times.
Well, I'm the right build, and so I figured, like I've got to go out there and do the right thing, as a grotesquely out of shape man.
He didn't even want to join ICE. He was just walking down the wrong street, and they gave him a vest and a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here you go, sir.
He thought it was an MLM, and he'd heard about, some side money he could make because teaching's not cutting it. So,
I'm sure you want these. You're as white as we can possibly imagine. Please take these.
This guy looks like Joey Fatone. Let's get him a vest.
You know what? I think we could really turn public opinion if we had our own Joey Fatone. If ICE had their own Joey Fatone, maybe people would stop spitting on us.
But like a scientific Joey Fatone, like he works in a library this go around. That would really appeal to these woke progressives.
A real bookish Joey Fatone? Yeah.
He's even got a cardigan on. Get a load of this guy. We can put an ice patch right here on that left chest piece.
Joey Fatone, if he was more study, less jazz hands. You know what I'm talking about.
But yes, Joey Fatone was there as well. He was.
If we've done nothing else this episode, we've broken the biggest story in entertainment. Joey Fatone is in ICE.
Docks away, friends. Docks away. Don't really. I feel like you get sued for that.
I would love for this to be like a weird thing that like 3 people heard, and there's a game of telephone, and we find out 3 weeks later that the rumors just picked up steam. And
TMZ.
Oh.
TMZ's posting Joey Fatone.
Oh, no. I wouldn't. I would not wish that imaginary rumor on anyone.
That's
especially not Joey Fatone.
We love Joey Fatone, and the official podcast dance is fuck ICE. So
Yes.
now that that's been stated, Slice, what is our first topic this week?
All right, guys. Well, back to that old wheelhouse of food and snacks. Guys, what is your hottiest Little Debbie treat? Little Debbie, you know her. I call her Small Deborah. We're on a basis like that. So,
It's
but Small
less
Deborah
demeaning.
and it's less demeaning. Yeah, it really is. She doesn't like to wear that little hat anymore. All right. She's matured, and she's like, the hat was just a gimmick. My uncle thought it would really sell. I did not like the hat. But Small Deborah,
for a child star, she's really come out the other side of it. Healthy.
she did. She did.
It doesn't happen a
Well,
lot.
She chose sugar instead of cocaine, to each their own.
Haven't we all?
But But Deborah, she's been good to me throughout my childhood, and now I partake from time to time because I got kids of my own, and I feel like I have to school them on some little Deborah action
Wait.
here and there.
When you say you partake, are we talking about sugar again, or are we still on cocaine?
Yes, but. So, and there's so many great choices here. So many bad choices also. You can't bat 1,000 there, Deborah. But, in a bind I got to go to the tried and true. I know a lot of you are thinking one thing, but I'm going to hit you up with those zebra cakes. I love that zebra cake action. They're just classic, simple, pure, quite a classic lunchroom currency back in the day. If you had a zebra cake, there's 2 in there. It's not like an oatmeal cream pie, which is also delicious, but there's only 1 in there. But if I got my zebra cakes, I can have one and I can trade one. Maybe Nathan doesn't want that extra chocolate milk. Boom, baby. I'm trading 1 zebra cake and I'm getting boosted up on another chocolate milk. Maybe I can work this. I can flip this zebra cake for that schoolhouse pizza slice if this kid is desperate enough. Maybe his parents don't buy him little small Deborahs at home. And if I flip that other zebra cake into a whole slice of schoolhouse pizza, who's the winner now? And I had a zebra cake to enjoy for myself. So
thank you for pronouncing it the British way at the end there when you said zebra cake.
I'm a man of culture.
I was about to ask what the difference between the zebra cake and the fancy cakes were, and I think it's just a chocolatey stripe on them. But when you say zebra, I think they both become fancy cakes.
That's true. That's true. High class right there. I lift my pinky as I eat my zebra cake. It's a whole different experience.
Slice, this is what I want you to do.
Yes.
Since you're really a guy with sort of some financial savvy and who knows how to find a bargain, I want you to now take a package of zebra cakes and I want you to flip them until you buy something like a car with them.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
This is what I want this podcast to be from now on. Following you on this odyssey where you start with a humble little Debbie cake and you end up with like a yacht.
Okay.
This is also a pre-existing British show, I think, where they take one thing and see what the best thing they could flip it for. I don't know what it's called, but it definitely exists. But I think that's where zebra cakes come from.
All right. Well, back to the roots. Here we go. Do you think it'll be cool if I show up at like an elementary school cafeteria with just a bunch of zebra cakes?
It's better
Surely
to
that
ask
won't raise
forgiveness than permission.
Hey, you kids like zebra cakes?
I probably wouldn't take your van. I wouldn't.
No van. Just my black truck full of zebra cakes.
Just loudly announce when you approach the school, I'm not a weird, creepy guy. and they'll let you right in.
I'm not selling cocaine to children.
Small Deborah sent me. I'm here on behalf of Small Deborah.
Small Deborah sent me. Who's up on that zebra? Who wants to ride the zebra?
Ride the stripes.
No, we should be responsible and tell our listener that under no circumstances do we mean to encourage them trading away either of their zebra cakes. They should eat both of them for safety.
All right, Dwight, lay it on me. What's your number 1?
Well, I hate to be a Small Deborah hipster, but they don't even make my favorite anymore. Yeah. My favorite of all time was the apple flip. You guys remember the apple flip?
No.
I don't
Little
think I
cake.
do.
Had a little apple filling, but it looked like a smiley face.
Yes, I do remember them.
these.
Yes.
They make them.
Yes.
Seasonally they make it in disgusting pumpkin now, but
Oh,
it used
that's
to
right.
be delightful apple filling. And very small, not enough really. I wish it came in the double pack, but I guess there was some hint of actual fruit in it, so they couldn't actually afford to give you 2 of them.
And what was the cookie part? Was it gingerbread? Was it?
It was cake. It was like a
cake?
brown cake, but I don't think it had any flavor other than sugary. I don't think they were going out of their way to go, this is a gourmet piece of cake with a happy face on it. This is the fruity tooty fresh and fruity of Little Debbie.
we're really giving them their 29 cents a serving on this one. Yeah.
But I used to house those when we got them. I think it goes back to I'm always a pie guy over a cake guy. So
Yeah,
a little hint
rightly
of
so.
fruit. Now you go see Little Debbie has their equivalent of Hostess pies. And that makes me sad every time I see it, because that's not your lane, Little Debbie.
Right.
That's a Hostess thing with actual sort of fruit in it. Like if I can almost taste a cherry, that's not you, Little Debbie. The closest the apple flip was as close as we came to actual fruit in a Little Debbie. The next closest was whatever that thing was in the jelly roll, in the whatever strawberry.
Oh yeah, the strawberry
gelatinous
roll thing. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, do you think that maybe Hostess kind of stepped into Deborah's lane a little bit at times?
No,
Like maybe...
because they didn't exist. Those kind of
No.
little Hostess pies did not exist when we were kids.
Well,
in
not the
Little Debbie
pies
form.
though. But I mean, the more cake-like treats that Hostess does. Do you think that maybe Deborah took offense to that, and she was like, "Okay, you want to step in my wheelhouse? I'm gonna fucking come back at you with these. All right?
Do you think
you ain't making those turtle pies anymore? I'm gonna make Ninja Turtle pies now."
Yeah, but Little Debbie, was Little Debbie around before Hostess started making ding dongs? Or
Well, I mean, probably not.
what
I
was
mean,
first, the ho-ho or the Swiss roll? That's the thing we got to get to.
Oh,
that's
investigative
what I want to
podcast.
know. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. When were ho-hos invented?
God. If only we had a historian on the show who should know
damn it.
this. That's important American history.
All right. Hostess ho-hos were invented in 1967. All right. Let's see what Deborah, when she wrote
I'm
out
going
with
ho-ho.
those.
That is
Ho-ho
more
for
recent
sure.
than I would have guessed.
Right. I thought it would have been like, the 1930s or something on that. Okay. All right.
Swiss rolls actually predate the Switzerland as a country.
1963. Boom. 4 years. This is Deborah's Revenge. Now, this is what AI says. So that's AI overview. So there could be some holes here.
I listen to several podcasts, and when they do research segments and they're like, oh, well, that Google AI says this. And every time I'm like, you can't go one fucking page deeper to look. I'm glad we're one of those shows now.
Where am I going? Wikipedia? Okay, here. Wikipedia says, that's not like this isn't where AI is pulling from anyways. Okay. Ooh, they had
Well,
a
the
nut
problem
covered version?
is AI is pulling from Wikipedia and Mein Kampf. So, like, you're getting a combination there.
This says, Wikipedia says, a San Francisco bakery created the first ho-hos in 1967. Okay. Now, let me get to the bottom of the Swiss rolls. Now, what were you going to say, Dwight? Well, for some filler,
I was going to
while
say,
type
if
this.
either of these delicious treats are mentioned in Mein Kampf, we should not eat them.
That's true.
This is a hill I'm willing to die on.
My treat is definitely not in my.
Let's
I
see.
know, because I recently reread Mein Kampf. No.
Oh.
Fuck,
And it's
joining
full of-
ICE, reading Mein Kampf? Did you have to read Mein Kampf because you joined ICE? Was that part of the training course?
First of all, those guys can't get through a single book in 47 days.
Absolutely not. There are no pictures. No pictures.
Yeah,
Well, I
man,
mean,
what
there
I
are
got-
pictures in some of the editions, but
Little Debbie Swiss rolls were introduced in 1963 by McKee Foods, inspired by a European dessert called roulade, discovered by O.D. McKee at a trade show in 1962. So that's
Okay.
right. This is Deborah's Revenge.
all right, yeah.
She probably doesn't do it as good as Hostess. I get that. I get it. I'm right there with you. I love
Her
all
fruit
those.
pies
fruit-
definitely aren't as good as Hostess. No way.
Oh yeah, yeah. The fruit pies and also all those like custard and pudding filled. Oh, I love those pudding ones. Those were my jam back in the day.
Yeah.
Nobody else? Okay.
No,
Are we talking about like the little hand pies from Hostess?
Yes.
Is that what we're?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, there'd be like the lemon ones. They'd have like the other ones. They had the Ninja
I
Turtle
always
ones.
wanted one that had chocolate pudding in it. but my mom would never let me get, like, my mom loved Hostess hand pies, but she didn't like the ones with the chocolate pudding in it because she thought those were trashy. Like I love the class hierarchy she had of Hostess hand pies.
She wasn't wrong. I mean, the fact that they are my go-to, that lets you know your mother was very much correct. This trash dog over here.
You said the Ninja Turtle hand pies, and that just brought memories flooding back in my brain. I completely wiped those out of my brain. I didn't need that information anymore. And now I don't know how to get my prescriptions filled anymore.
What were did they have like a green filling, the Ninja Turtle?
I can't remember if it was like vanilla. There was like a vanilla filling, but I can't remember if it was.
Were they green
the pies
on the
were
outside?
green.
Yeah.
Yes, they were green on the outside, and they had like a vanilla filling in the middle, and they were great. They were great, I think. But I'm trashy.
Made your poop very exciting. You didn't know what color it was.
Very, very much so. Probably the reason why I'm lactose intolerant now. But
and you're one of the lucky ones,
right?
Some of those kids turned into fucking turtles. Can you believe
turtles? Right? The ooze was in there on some of them. It was a lottery system.
Dodge bullet.
A lottery system.
It's the magic ticket of our generation. The golden ticket for our generation was turning into a turtle. All right, Beck, lay it on us.
It's Nutty Buddies, and one of the reasons I say Nutty Buddies is because this segment has gone way too long, and everyone obviously loves and can agree on Nutty Buddies. They're delicious. It's chocolate, it's peanut butter, it's crunchy, and there are also two of those little bitches. So
yes.
I can have one that's delicious, and I can outbid anyone that you're trying to buy a snack off of with your fucking little zebra cake, my God, barely has any chocolate on it.
Well, it's not like the Nutty Buddy was overflowing with chocolate. Some of those coatings were very slim, Beck.
There's no sweatier treat than a Nutty Buddy, too. If you touch it, it's just all the chocolate's on your hand.
Yes.
It's gross.
Like you could look at a picture on the box of Nutty Buddy, and Deborah's not hiding anything because you can still see like the white wafer underneath. That's how thin that layer of chocolate is. It's like,
you should have made clear at the beginning of the segment we were talking about Little Debbie snack treats that we eat with our hands, like animals. I would have thought about this entirely differently.
But,
Nutty Buddies, strictly fork and knife.
Now, but speaking of Nutty Buddy and a hands-on experience, what I used to do is I would rip these Nutty Buddies apart and use them like food Lincoln logs and build like because like the little layers you could break them in half and wedge them together.
Yeah, they're a construction material in addition to being a pretty delicious snack. And now that I think about it, they really do have a weird drywall-like consistency and appearance.
And we're back. Topic number 2. So hypothetically, let's say I say we as the royal united we of these United States, elected a game show / reality show host as president. And in this scenario, let's say it went like real bad and we got a do-over. Who would be the hottiest game show / reality host that you would want to be president? This is my topic today. And I will present to you, if neither of you guys grew up in West Virginia. You had to take these trips to the Capitol when you were taking civics classes. I even had to give tours of the Capitol. And in the rotunda, there are spaces divvied out where the architect thought, this is where we will put statues of every president from West Virginia. And there are like 10 of them in the rotunda. Don't have a great batting average there. I believe there's now a statue of Robert C. Byrd there because we sort of gave up. What I'm saying is there's a lot of space for a president from West Virginia to be there, which is why I present to you Steve Harvey.
I knew it.
Proud West Virginian Steve Harvey. He wouldn't be so, we have a president now that is very crude and demeaning to women and all people. But if somebody would act demeaning or crude, President Steve Harvey would just take a long pause and look at the camera and then shake his head and walk away and then come back with a nice quip. He wouldn't put up with any of that nonsense. We've got a question that needs answered, and we're going to get to it the best way we can. I don't have time for your devil nonsense. And he knows how to wear a suit. Can we just say that Steve Harvey can wear a fucking suit?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And that mustache.
That's another place we're sorely lacking. A president who knows how to fucking dress himself.
Right?
No.
And a president who didn't have everything handed to him. Steve Harvey was sleeping in his car. He was homeless and everything. You know, he really worked hard for everything. And, you know, I appreciate that. And yeah, can you imagine a Steve Harvey debate, a presidential debate, like that incredulous look to the camera whenever, you know, someone just says something totally out of pocket? Oh, Steve Harvey will suffer no fools.
Oh, and he would have that crowd in the palm of his hand.
I know who Steve Harvey is, and I know he has a mustache, and I know he dresses well. How do you two know so much about Steve Harvey? What game does he host?
Family Feud.
Oh, okay. All right.
I cannot believe that your life, I know we all try to limit our life online, but at no point has a Steve Harvey Family Feud clip penetrated your algorithm. You've never.
He's bulletproof. He's bulletproof.
I can't believe this. I have to know about him because as a West Virginian, anybody with a slight association with her state becomes royalty.
Beck's algorithm only goes up to 1930, so you can't be.
The only mustachioed president I recognize is William Howard Taft.
Maybe you've got a block on all of Family Feud material after Ray Combs killed himself.
Too hard.
I'm going to sit there and let it, because I don't care. I'm going to sit there and let it stew. Okay. No? Okay. What about the guy from Home Improvement? He was a Family Feud host, right?
Oh, yeah.
Tim
Al?
Allen?
Oh,
Al.
No, we wouldn't want Tim Allen to be president.
No. Oh, well, the fuck was the neighbor's name? Wilson.
No.
Who else?
No, it was Al Borland.
Oh,
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Al was the best one. Why didn't I think of him first?
I don't know why you went from Tim Allen to the neighbor who you only saw his eyes. Right. Well, he's probably a great game show host. This guy.
He just holds the cards. The top 10 things that he says.
He was a man who was in most of the episodes, I think.
Beck, who do you think would be a good president of our vast game show host, reality TV host?
Well, I know this is the death of comedy when you say this, but I should say that the president should only be a professional, competent politician. But now that I've gotten that out of the way, Tim Gunn should be president.
Yeah, that's a good call.
He's smart. He's also from the same industry that I work in, and it would be nice to be represented at some level of government by one person from higher education. He also works in show business now, but you know, he was an academic for a long time. And again, also dresses great. Tim Gunn always looks like $100. I know it's his job, but he still does. And just anything I've ever read by him or ever any interview I've heard of him of his, he is a thoughtful, diligent, kind, funny guy who seems to also know about lots of different things. And yeah, I'll take all of that in a leader. And he was always nice to people, even when they were untalented or a big pain in the ass on Project Runway.
Well, yeah. I think that's a great answer.
Yeah.
He would definitely make it work.
Ding. Oh, Tim Gunn, this is also true. Forgive me for name dropping. But Tim Gunn also donated a generous amount of money to one of my brother David's film projects. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
You've been
I see
bought
where this
out.
is going. Well, yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
this was a long time ago. And then Tim Gunn did not invest in subsequent projects. So that's...
Well, can you blame him? I mean, just...
Damn it. Come on, David.
Slice, what say you?
All right. Well, this is a tough one, but I'm going to have to go with Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady. I think he would bring the people together. I think that, everybody loves a little Wayne Brady. He's clever. He's funny. He's got that quick wit. When you got him on a global stage there, dealing with other world leaders, I think that you don't have to worry about him just rambling on about some nonsense. He could break out into song and dance and just really get everybody back on track and, make them have a good time. And just that's a great unifier. Wayne Brady is, in my opinion, and he polls great in the Midwest, a lot of swing states. If maybe his VP could be Drew Carey or Mimi even. Mimi, she could, I know that's kind of a crossover there and that's really weird, but if Drew's not available, maybe he could send Mimi on his behalf.
You're talking about the character from the Drew Carey show.
Yes, she has to be the character. She cannot be her real self. If she's still alive, Mimi would be a great VP. But she's relatable to a lot of people who we lost in previous elections. And so I think we can get them back between Wayne and Mimi.
That's right. And
Yes.
everyone's racist grandfather does love Wayne Brady. That's
right.
Yeah.
The other side of this, and let me tell you, Slice, I've learned this the hard way.
Uh-huh.
Most people don't care for improv comedians. Don't care for it. Don't enjoy
Not
it.
even Wayne, though. I mean, look at this. His show is called Let's Make a Deal. All right. He's
for Greenland.
Right.
No.
Exactly.
Oh, I hate this. No more deals. No deals.
No deals. No. Well,
deals.
No more.
Didn't he host Deal or No Deal or at some point too? Or wait, no, never mind.
No, that was
wasn't
Bob
it.
Saget, right?
That was Bob Saget. Yeah, I think.
No,
But-
He's Canadian, I think, so he can't be president.
Bob
Right,
Saget?
Right.
Yeah.
No, he's dead, so he can't be president.
Oh, he died? Okay.
Yeah, if we could pick people who were dead, it would have been Jerry Springer for me, but because he has
Bob
a political
Saget-
background.
I
Bob
can't
Saget-
believe that. No, please, more Bob Saget. We need it.
Well, Bob Saget died when I was in the hospital waiting for a liver, so there's a chance.
Mm-hmm. He's still here with us today, right here in our presence.
I just can't believe that none of us have named the talk show host who really should be president, who I think shares almost 100% all of our politics, and is the host of, I think, all of our favorite game show, Ken Jennings, host of Jeopardy.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Do we want a fucking nerd as president? Oh, fuck, that's what happened. God damn it. Fuck.
And that's why
I
I
get
chose
it
Wayne
now. God. Also, Mark Summers for president. There.
Brady. I thought
So-
about that too. Oh man, if we could get double dare on the White House lawn instead of UFC fights, Sign me up.
Boys, what is your naughtiest vice that you're thinking of picking up? You know, we all in the back of our minds roll around, you know what? I don't have enough bad habits, and I want to start doing this one more thing. And I've been thinking about it, and you both are going to be very proud of me. I'm going to start betting on horses, I think. This is yeah, and it's kind of a, I don't know, a gentlemanly pastime, but also incredibly seedy, I think, if you've ever been to a track.
And cruel to the horses. Sure.
Cruel to the horses. Yeah, I mean, let's not undersell that. I live in horse country in Virginia. There are lots of fucking horses around here, you know.
It's really a calling to kind of keep the horse population down. So he's doing a service to us.
If you don't race the horses, they're going to just overrun everything. They're going to ruin your lawn.
They'll be like deer.
Oh my
You'll
God.
be hitting horses when you're driving down the highway at night. Just a freaking stallion.
We need to start racing all these fucking deer. There we go. That's the solution. Oh, yeah. No, it would be great. I assume I'd be very successful. Eventually, I'd have my own horses that I, of course, would get to name.
This is like even a bridge too far for me because I've downloaded like a bunch of gambling apps. You have to download a completely separate app to bet on horses. It's not even in the Prime gambling app. It's its own fucking thing.
Wow, that really is seedy and dark. Now, I have to know this, Beck. How would you choose your horses? Is there a science to it? Is it based on name? Is there some type of like numerical? What would you do would you do your research? Would you be studying like film? How are you going to pick those horses?
So Slicey asshole here thinks he's going to take my system from me.
Damn it.
Is this what's happening here?
It was worth a shot.
Hey, Beck, I'm just doing some research. What's your social security number? Blah, blah, blah. We get it, Slice. We get it.
It worked once, but I lost the piece of paper.
I don't know why I drew that complicated diagram.
No reason, Beck. What's your mom's maiden name? What is it?
What street did you grow up on?
Yeah.
Okay. Your high school mascot? Okay, cool.
Hey, let's all think about our first pets. What were their names? Hottie's first pet. Go.
That's all it is. This is a long con. I'm going to get all these from you through my Hotties and Naughtys. Who's your hottiest first girlfriend? All right, cool.
Beck, I feel like to really enjoy the seediness, it can't be an app experience, though. You have to be at the track. You have to be one of those guys that go every day.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, no. I'm going to be there like at 7:30 in the morning. You know, I don't really drink anymore, but I'm going to have to start again for this because like I'm going to have to put something in that weird paper coffee mug I'll be carrying around, but I won't hold it by the little handle. I'll still just hold it like it's a regular cup. I'll wear some really douchey hat. And otherwise,
the douchey hat's very important.
Yes,
the douchey hat's very important.
Absolutely.
When I'm picturing you, it's like a checkered fedora.
Oh, a houndstooth fedora. What about a houndstooth?
I like that you hang around the stables like you're gonna glean some information, and you have no clue what you're looking for. Well, that one was the first to piss this morning. Got to put a couple of money on.
I'm trying to talk to the stable boys. I don't know, whatever you call the horse experts back there, and saying, so how are this horse's elbows holding up? Like, what's the elbow situation on this one?
No matter who you talk to, you must refer to them as stable boy. You there, stable boy. Sir, I'm the governor.
Oh, you know Big Jim has spent some time at a horse track.
Well, the horses flee from him. He can't be around horses. They run. They oh God, he's not going to try to ride us, is he? Is he going to line up two of us?
Slice, what is your naughtiest vice that you're going to pick up?
Oh, this is tough, but I'm going pickleball. That's right, pickleball.
This is so much more fucked up than betting on horses.
Big time. Oh, I acknowledge it. This is you talked about seedy and dark. Pickleball, the stuff that I've seen in these stores, all the paraphernalia that they're carrying for this dirty, dirty vice, and it gets crazy. These people are obsessed with it and they can't get enough of it. And I keep hearing so much about it and they won't stop talking about it. So I'm just so curious and I want to try it. I want to get that rush. I want to beat some like old people. Maybe, I don't know. They're probably really good and they'll probably make me feel real bad about myself when they destroy me on these courts. But I don't know.
I'm always afraid when I'm at Dick's Sporting Goods, I'm always afraid to go behind the pickleball curtain. Because what if somebody sees me walking back there? Then everybody's going to judge me.
Yeah. Or what if you catch like a weird older guy back there playing pickleball?
Well, I say room for one more, partner. Then we start the team, the squad. We're going to run this circuit.
We can start ourselves a whole pickleball league back here, brother.
That's right. You and me. Like
I think to
Maverick
start out,
and Goose.
I would only play pickleball through a small hole in a stall or a wall.
Well, you dip your toes as you see fit, and then you branch out, and then
it would help with accuracy. To be fair,
right? Then you end up with some parties where you put your paddles in a bowl and you go.
Wait, do they use paddles in pickleball?
Why? Yes.
I know they kind of play on the tennis court, and that's about it.
If you're doing it right, for sure.
Right? Paddles and pickles. That's all you need, and a court. Balls are optional.
The way I play pickleball, no court can judge me.
That's right.
Dwight.
Yeah.
What bad habit are you gonna start?
Oh, it's shoplifting. For sure. Shoplifting. I made the mistake of reading an article that said Target waits to prosecute people until they've stolen $10,000 worth of stuff so it can be a felony. So you can't plant that seed in my head. It's like, well, fuck.
That's right. Ride the line.
All I gotta do is a little bookkeeping. I'm just saying.
Excuse me. I stole that when it was on sale. It was 50% off. You cannot count that full price. You cannot count that full price.
I accidentally stole some batteries the other day. Just put them in my pocket, and I bought other stuff, but I forgot I had the batteries in my pocket, and I felt so powerful, like like I was above the system. And I almost did it. I bought Tylenol today, and I just it was hovering around my pocket. I was like, "Oh fuck, it could be so easy." Oh no, there's a snowstorm coming, and Kroger was crazy, and I could have stolen anything there, but I didn't.
Load up a cart and walk right out.
I just could slide it right in, but I couldn't. I was buying a Marie Callender's family-sized chicken parm, and I wasn't wearing the proper pants to steal those. Like if I had some loose jogging pants or I don't know, but I was wearing jeans, and there's just
yeah.
Plus, if I put it down my pants, it's not going to be frozen by the time I get home.
Yeah,
true.
And also, you've got to wear your caftan when you shop. That's shoplifting 101.
You know what I did?
Not steal a caftan.
I wash all my caftans at once. I should always have one clean.
Rotate.
For shopping.
Yep.
It's poor foresight for me. It's planning. Anyway.
Rookie mistake. You're new to the game. You'll learn.
And if you wouldn't let all of your laundry pile up in the fucking corner to where you had to wash all your stuff at once.
Some habits are hard to break.
Anyway, by the next time we record, I'm going to try to have a Switch 2.
Will you get me one too while you're at it? I'll trade you a zebra
Oh,
cake
As
for
long
it.
as they're not $5,000 a piece.
We're good. You could get 5 more.
Crystal would also like a stolen Switch 2. Although officially, obviously, I can't say that over the public airwaves, but unofficially.
I would never steal a Switch for Crystal. Oh, fuck. I got something in my eye. Wrap the show up, guys. I got something in my eye. Oh.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. If you liked what you heard today, subscribe wherever you get your shows, rate, send us something nice in the mail. No, please do not mail us anything.
No.
But yeah,
Check us
We'll
out
be
on
back
YouTube.
next week. Yeah, YouTube is the place.
Mm-hmm.
In case we do anything like visual comedy or something. Just trick out. YouTube.
Oh, you're missing a lot of visual comedy right now. All right.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone. We love you.
Thank you for listening. This has been Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories and constant disappointments, as hosted by Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe. Editing and production by Michael Sullivan. Our theme is Handel's Entrance of the Queen of Sheba for Two Oboes, Strings, and Continuo Allegro, as performed by the Advent Chamber Orchestra. Crystal Howe speaking.